In this session, we're going to decipher set builder notation. This is an example of one of those things that looks really weird when you don't know what it means, but once you know what all the pieces represent, then it kind of makes sense. The things we're going to express using set builder notation are things that we can express using interval notation, but this is just an alternative way to express the same things. And the first thing we're going to learn how to express in set builder notation is the inequality x is less than 3. Well, this can be represented on a number line using the circle at 3 shaded to the left, or a parenthesis at 3 opening to the left and shaded to the left. The circle notation is what we're probably used to, and the parenthesis notation is useful for interval notation. Well, to represent this x is less than 3 in set builder notation, the first thing we're going to do is write down x is less than 3. And then we're going to wrap set builder notation around it. So we're going to use a curly brace because that's how math people denote a set. And then the first part of set notation tells you what it is you're talking about. I'm talking about numbers, which are represented by the variable x. And then a vertical line. And the vertical line simply means such that. We always have to remember to close our sets. And this is read simply the set of x such that x is less than 3. This is where I feel bad because I'm taking away all of the mystery out of life, but it's a job hazard. Now our next inequality is x is greater than or equal to 4. Something tells me you can already write this in set notation yourself. But here it is on the number line using a dot notation, and here it is on the number line using a square bracket. And take a moment to write down this set builder notation for yourself. Okay, we start by writing down that x is greater than or equal to 4, and then we wrap set builder notation around it, the set of x such that x is greater than or equal to 4, and then close it up. And it's that straightforward. Our next expression is x is not equal to 2. As we can see on the number line, that means all the numbers that aren't 2. Here it is in circle notation, and here it is with the parentheses. And as you guessed, the set builder notation is going to be, I'll write down that x is not 2, and then I'm going to wrap the set of x such that, close the barn door, and that's it. So it's really not so bad once you know what the pieces mean. But it's an example of, if you don't know, you don't know. And it's my job to tell people things they don't know. Finally, we have -3 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 8. And I like to use the word between because we're expressing that x is between -3 and 8. By the way, if this had been a non-strict inequality here, we'd say x is between -3 and 8 inclusive. But it's not. And so, here it is on the number line using a circle and a dot. And here it is on the number line using a parenthesis and a square bracket. Why don't you pause it and write the set builder notation yourself. I'm going to write down x is between -3 and 8. We're including 8. And then I'll wrap the set builder notation around it, the set of x, such that, close the barn door, and that's set builder notation.